Hello, 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 hello. Hey, everybody, it's Dr. Conti. Hope you are having a phenomenal fourth day of the month. Hi, I am excited, excited, excited. I am still coming with you every night with your dictations. So, listen, what you think, what you speak out of your mouth is what you will manifest. This is why we are doing the 12 months to a better you challenge. And I want to show you guys, I have two different books today. Same book, but I was going to explain to you why. For those who are joining us, we have been every year for the last 5 years, we do 12 months to a better you each month. This year, I'm doing it big. I'm going to be on every day, especially the first month, because the first month you have to write something. Tell me hi, say hello if you're looking. Happy New Year to you. You have to dictate something in your life. So when you see me on every day, put in your comment, what are you speaking in your life? Share, invite, and tag. Share, invite, and tag. Share, invite, and tag. Listen, do you think, hi, Rachel? See, you got this. Rachel, you got this. You know what it means to just have to stay positive, but not just stay positive, really, really speaking it in your existence. I got a couple of things going on, and one of them is the Boss Lady book that's coming out. Rachel, you would have been great for that. We do have a volume 2 going to come out. But as I say about boss ladies in the book, boss ladies, you know what's going on with your life sometimes. You don't feel like, you don't always wake up wanting to be, walking in your superpower. You don't always wake up wanting to be, walking, in your it factor. But you have to just do it. You push through. So how do you do that? It starts with what you say to yourself. It starts with what you think. Do you think Mark Zuckerberg walked around talking about, oh, I'm never going to be anybody. I just can't do nothing. Everything I do is wrong. Everybody me is bad. I mean, just constantly downing, himself and his life. No. Do you think Amazon, Jeff Bezos, kept talking about all the stuff he ain't, won't, can't do? No. They spoke things into their life. They believed it. But before they believed it, you have to see it before you believe it. You have to see it before you be it. But guess what? You have to say it before you see it. All right, I'm going to repeat that again, because some of y'all, for the people in the back, I don't want to miss you. Remember, share, tag, invite. Share, tag, invite. Okay? Listen, you have to see it before you believe it. You have to see it to be it. But you have to say it to see it. Okay? Now I said something right there. Y'all might want to put that in the chat. Let me see if I can put that in the chat. All right. So you got to see it to believe it. And you got to see it to be it. And you have to say it to see it. All right, I got that in there. All right. See it to believe it. See it to see it to believe it. Yep. See it to be it. Yep. And say it to see it. Got it. All right. So, yes, speaking is powerful. You're right. So, that is why I started the very first chapter in the book. For those who do not know what this book is, it is a challenge. It says 12 months to a better you, a 12 months challenge to becoming your best you. Now, how is this challenge helping you become your best you? Because every month, it's a simple book. You have a calendar, you have your goal plans, you have the lesson or challenge that I start you off with, saying what you should do. And the challenge is you have to do the thing of the month, the challenge of the month. You have to do it every day of the month. And the challenge for January, as you see, is dictate. All right. So dictate the life you want, speaking it into existence, dictating it. Also meaning having to put words, put it out there, put it into the atmosphere. Oh, sorry about that. So to get in the habit of doing it, I have it where I'm trying to, it's a little, that was a little bright. I don't want it that bright. Let me fix my light a little bit for y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'm a low light person. Yeah, there we go. Also, it makes me look better. Low light ladies make you, you need the right lighting is everything. The right lighting is everything, baby. So what you do is, it says, yes, it is the first of the month and the first of the year. I know that you are accustomed to coming up with those old, tired resolutions every year. But really, has that gotten you anywhere? I can answer that. I'm sure not. Most people don't even succeed throughout the first week. Resolutions, no, they will not help you. We will not be doing that, okay? We're not going to be doing resolutions. What we will be doing is dictating what you want, and this will be for the rest of the month and throughout the year. But this is just month 1. Month 2, February, it's a whole nother challenge. That month 3 is a whole nother challenge. Month in February, because that's the relationship month, we're going to be working on your relationships. How well do you relate to others and with others? Not just your loved one or your personal relationships, but what about business relationships? We're going to be talking about how do you get what you want with relationships. And so you'll have a challenge. You'll have a challenge to do with that as well. But today, what are you dictating? Put down what you're going to speak into existence. And so I have been, for the last 3 days, putting down in my book what I'm dictating. Now I'm going to show you here. I have 2 books, and let me tell you why. So a lot of people buy a new book. It's because this is my old book, and you see it's all written in. Okay. And so when I did this, I tell people, I did not think about that. I did not think about people. That's smart. You got, no wonder your book went international bestseller. You got it where people will buy the same book over and over and over every beginning of the year. Now that would be brilliant if I had thought of it. I had not thought of that. It just happened that way. So this is my old book. You can tell it's all tattered up and chewed up from the dog and coffee stains on the back. And this one will be like that soon. This is my new book. Okay. Because I start over. Some of the things that I was dictating, guess what? I'm living now. You see? And the same with other people. So you want to change, and you don't have to. Like I tell people, you can put it in a notebook. You can put it in, as long as you're doing it, you can put it in, a tablet. But there are things that, of course, that are in the book that are more than just the exercise. And on my page, you will be able to go to a webinar that you can click on, pay for, and listen to about that chapter at the end of every month. Because even if you did it, you may want to revamp. You may want to make sure you did it right. If you popped on late and you've missed some stuff, you'll be able to go on and pay for a very inexpensive webinar that goes really, really more in detail than I'm going to go here on live. And even if you've worked the book, I'm working on being the change I want to see in the world. So let me tell you, I want to take out that I'm working on. So what you need to say, and what I coach and teach, is I am being the change I want to see in the world. So you are being it. You're dictating it. Remember, affirmations and dictations and declarations is not necessarily where you are now. We know you're going to be, but we want to speak it as if it is now, as if it is now. So for the first day, and I had to repeat all of these all day today. The first day I said that I am putting myself in, I'm sorry, I am, this is my new book. So my writing is kind of tiny, but it says, I am pro self. I am pro self, putting my best efforts into me and being my best cheerleader. That's what I dictating for day one, because everybody know, for those who don't know who I am, I'm a coach, I'm a counselor, I'm a TV radio personality, I'm a publisher, I have all these books. If I could just lift up some of them right here that my publishing company has published. So that was mine on the back. I didn't publish that, but all these others. So I pour so much into other people. And that is my it factor. That is my super lady, boss lady power, is to be able to help people that have never, ever thought they could be or do some things, do those things. And those who really have always had, like me, I've always known I was going to do something great, be something great, do something big. I talk about it in the Boss Lady book that's coming out. And it was so funny because one of my sisters like, well, what are you going to do to be so rich and famous and big, And I was like, I don't know. And it kind of offended me because I didn't know. But I just always have had this thing. And so some people don't have that, but you can have it. It starts with this and this, changing how you think. And so how do you do that? How would you do that if you don't start practicing saying it? Anything you practice and practice and practice becomes a norm for you. All right. And so when you're saying this every day, it's kind of hard. If I'm saying every day that I'm going to be putting myself first and being pro self, and then I go to do something that goes against this, it kind of like creeps up inside me and like, you kind of go back and forth like, but you've been saying, so if you're speaking it, trust me, it starts to manifest. You start to manifest it. Let me give you an example. Day 2, I said, I create financial wealth that leads to financial freedom. Now, I start a fast tomorrow. My family has done a family fast for, say hello to me if you're watching, and please share, invite, and tag. So my family has done a family fast for years. We start on the 5th, which is tomorrow, every year, which is my grandmother's birthday. My beloved grandmother, it'll be her heavenly birthday. She's not with us anymore. She lived to be 91, lived a great, beautiful life. And we go into my birthday. At the time when we started this fasting for 15 days, my grandmother was the matriarch and the oldest of the family. Now it's my mother, and I was the youngest. And of course, now we have nieces and nephews and great nieces and nephews. But at the time, I was. So we would do the fast from the oldest to the youngest birthday. My birthday is January the 19th. Anybody want to go start Cash Apping me early, you can. It's Cash App Terrell Conti. $ Terrell Conti. But at any rate, sorry, Mari, I just knocked something down on my doggy baby. So we fast, and we've been doing that as a family for years. We've even incorporated friends and co-workers and colleagues because it's grown really big. So it starts tomorrow, needless to say. So I'm getting back to my financial thing. And so it starts tomorrow. So today, I wanted to go and get something from a fast food restaurant that I really, first of all, I'm not a big fast food person. And I'm trying to come down off the COVID-19. And the most important thing is I've already been dictating and saying I create financial wealth that leads to financial freedom. This is my point. So when you're saying these things all the time, it'll start to manifest. So when I wanted to go buy that fast food that I, 1, don't need, 2, it goes against what I've been speaking. How am I going to get this if I keep doing something opposite? So it makes it hard to do the things that you want to change if you're saying it every day. And so I had this little voice, I had this little voice on this side going, girl, you start your fast tomorrow. You're not gonna be able to eat that kind of stuff anyway, you know. And it's not that much, it's not even $10, okay, over here. But you've been dictating you're gonna do things that perpetuate wealth. You've been dictating that you're gonna do the things that's gonna allow and cost for financial freedom. And I'm going, but $10 is not gonna hurt me, it's not gonna get me no faster. You see, lies you tell on this side. I did listen to this little voice over here, and I did not go and get the fast food. All right. But guess what? Guess what? Because I've been saying this, saying these things, saying this, speaking this, and it came back to me. So that is the point. People want to know, well, what's the point? That's the point. Those who've done this book for an entire year come back every year. And they usually will tell you, and we're going to have some people on that's done the book before. They will tell you by day, like you may make it through the first week and you're like, boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka, I got this. And by day 9, I mean, most people tell you by day 9, it's kind of like one of those liquid fasts. I did a liquid fast for 7 days once, where I literally did not eat any solid foods for 7 days. And first day I was fine. Second day I was great. Third day it started really hitting me a little bit. But by the fourth day, I was ready to cut it out, quit it. Well, it's the same with this. By second week, people like, okay, I don't know what else I can say to myself. I've proclaimed and dictated financial freedom. I've dictated health. I've dictated, family. I spoke over my, blah, 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 blah. That's the point. The point is and you have to do a different one every day for 31 days. This gets you in the habit of speaking powerfully into your life. This gets you into the habit of just, people say, Dr. Conte, you are about the most positive person I know. You always say something positive or speak something, encouraging. I had to practice it till it became who I am. Now, don't get me wrong. We all have our days. We all have our times. Like I said, that I don't want to be in my superpower. I don't want to walk in my it factor. I don't want to. I'm just going to pop today. But like I tell my clients, my coaching clients and my counseling clients, when those days come, embrace that too. Embrace that too. You got 24 hours to have that little pity party. And that's it. That's it. My counselees and my mentees and those that I coach, they all know. Because we're human. There's times when we all fall down, but you have to get up. And you don't allow yourself to stay down, more than 24 hours, because every new day, joy cometh in the morning. You have a new day to start over, and sun comes up. And if you wake up, you should start with a new, fresh attitude, a new, fresh desire, a new, fresh, encouragement, even for yourself, motivation for yourself. And how do you do it? This is one of the ways to do it. Is practice speaking joy, speaking life into you. So day 3, I said I will have the contract of my dreams in the first quarter of this year. I will have the contract of my dreams in the first quarter of this year. Now, listen, that was yesterday. So now, mind you, you say it, you start in the morning and you say it all day. But you also, sometime throughout that day, you have to go back and repeat all of them. So I basically only have said that day 3 for about 24 hours now. A little over 24 hours, because I started it yesterday morning, said it all day yesterday, said it last night, and then this morning. Well, I already got a text today that says, I need to call you tomorrow. And this person works where I would love to have that big contract. So who knows? Who knows? But I'm believing it, I'm trusting it, and I'm speaking it, and it's coming. And trust me, you guys will know, and you'll be celebrating with me. I know you will. I know you will, because I celebrate you. I celebrate your life. I celebrate your successes. So write them down. Dictate the life you want. Now, day 4, I cheated a little bit because my day 4 in my old book, I thought, and that's why people keep it. So you can go back and kind of see what did you dictate. Most of the stuff that I've dictated in this book, and I used to write in the top of them what year, and I didn't do it this time. I write 2017 and 2018, 2019, so I can go back and see how my life has progressed over the years as a result. How much better, a better me that I am as a result of doing this. But so my day 4 last year was I dictate longevity of life and healthy mind, body, and soul. And so I make that my day 4 for today as well. I'm dictating life. I say, I shall live and not die. I shall be a healthy size 5. Okay, now that's my little, don't y'all try to steal my little rhyme. Ain't that cute? Because guess what? Again, when I want to eat that terrible stuff, and I'm telling myself I want to be a 5, 5, 6, that's not going to happen eating what I was going to go eat today. All right. So, but if I keep pouring that into me, if I keep saying those things, then guess what? That is what's going to manifest. All right. So for those who have not gotten your book, 12 Months to a Better You, you can see it on the ticker. Go to www.drcontespeaks.com and get it. For those who have the book and you are working the process and you're having some questions, email me at askdrconte@gmail.com. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it and work through it. I really want you to really work it this year. I want to almost guarantee you, I really do. I guarantee you, if you work it, it's just no way. It's just no way to not be a better you. And what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? Every year, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. And you've probably tried a gazillion things that has not worked. Try it. I promise you, if you try it, you're going to be on here next year, one of the people that I'm going to pull up and say, tell them how this changed your life. And I'm going to really work it with you all throughout this year. And I'm excited about that. We've got a couple of things. Like I said, we're going to have some videos that you can watch at the end of every month. We're going to have some private groups. We're going to have some private one-on-ones. Also, speaking of private one-on-ones, I am doing Build Your Relationships seminars and personal one-on-one coaching. I like one-on-ones. And let me tell you why. People who come to one-on-ones are serious about changing. I do groups and people come to groups, but the people, and to me, to be honest, a group for me is, I can hit 5, 6, 10, 20 people and less money. Less stress and the same amount of money, or more money for, less time. So I don't really it's not like I want one-on-ones to get all these people and have all this extra. That's actually more for me to do. But I like it because that's where I see magnificent changes in people. Magnificent. And I'm doing a one-on-one for 8 weeks for a select few people that we will be working on building the relationships that you want, how to stop attracting the type of people that are not good for you, whether that's a love relationship, whether that's business, whether that's friendships. There are 5 main things that females do when we're trying to get in a healthy relationship that kills it. I'm going to be talking about that and just doing a personal assessment of what is it that you do, because each one of us have our own things that we did when we were attracting the wrong people. If you were, I mean, it's everybody has always had a great mate. A lot of it was trial and error, but a lot of it is self-discovery is the best recovery, is one of my Kantiology statements. The more you discover about you, the better you're going to become. And so that's what those one-on-ones do. They help you discover, okay, like, why this is the fifth guy I've dated and this has happened, that's happened, this has happened. Or God forbid the fifth marriage I'm about to get in, and you know, this same thing is keep happening in different face, you know, different, same stuff, different face. So look for that. You can also go to www.drcontespeaks.com and sign up for $1 a minute special for a consultation right now. And that is if it's your first time. It's a first time consultation special, $1 a minute. So that means if we talk for 15 minutes to get a gist of what, it's only $15. If we talk for 30 minutes, it's $30. If we talk for an hour, it's $60 just to get a consultation as to what is it that you want a one-on-one in. Is it to help build your own better you process? Are you going to work to truly work on you to be your best self, or is it the build better relationships? Because I say you can't have, everybody want the best relationships, everybody want this, you know, you look at people, and trust me, don't do it, but you look at people on social media and you think they have all these great relationships, and a lot of them are, you know, working behind the scenes to really keep their relationships. So, you know, what you want to do is really be able to attract the right type of people and not faking it and shaking it. And so that could be something that, you know, I always say it starts with you. You can't, the best relationship is with you. And for those who want great relationships, it starts with who you are. So go to www.drcontespeaks.com and sign up for your one-on-ones, or get your book and join us as we go through dictating the life that we want. And then we've got 12 months of all of these challenges. Challenge number 2, like I said, is learning to relate well with people, because relationships are everything. If you can't relate with people, look, I know someone, and I've done work with her. I have, but she's not relatable. She doesn't know how to relate to people. So she's talented and she's gifted, but she has not honed in and harnessed her it factor, her superpower. She doesn't know how to walk in her superpower. And so, yes, she's gifted. Yes, she's talented. Yes, she wants to live her purpose, but she's doing her purpose as a hobby, because guess what? She don't relate well to people, you know. And you know, it's only so much I can say to people. You know, you have to look at your history, and you have to sit back and do assessments of yourself. We got the ABCs of self-success coming. That's taking your own self success and looking at what's making it and or what's breaking it. What's breaking it? So this is a new year. And so it's time for a new you. And so you got to invest in yourself and help yourself be the best you that you want to be. All right. So for those who are authors, we have the collaboration book coming out. But we've got 3. So the first one that's coming out is The Boss Lady, going from broke and broken to being the boss. I am so excited about this book. These ladies, oh my gosh. Look, just be ready to get the book. We'll be doing pre-sales coming up in the next week or so. We also have a book launch that we're going to be doing in person. Wear your mask, meet the authors. It's going to be really, really nice. But we are now asking for those who are interested in doing the second collaboration. It's called Going from an Old Cycle to a New Season. If you are killing it in your new season, whatever that new season is, if you went from being an employee to now an entrepreneur, and you're killing the game. If you went from, you were married for years and now you're divorced and single, but you're loving it and it's a new season and you're just like on top of the world, or vice versa, whatever, what's your new season? And how this, you've gone from that old cycle that you kept doing, that you was on like this treadmill, like this, or this wheel that the hamsters are in, and you're just going around and around and around, and you weren't getting anywhere. You weren't doing what you wanted to do, but you were just going, like rocking in a rocking chair. You're moving, but you're not going anywhere. But now you're moved on to a new season and you are killing the game. This book is for you. I want 10 amazing authors to join me as we talk about from an old cycle to a new season, as you talk about from an old cycle to a new season. All right. Okay, well, I'm excited about the new year. I hope that you are. If you're watching later, please put in the chat, dictating your life. I'm coming from StreamYard, so your StreamYard viewers, you have to give StreamYard permission to chat if you haven't done that before. And so please do that. Dictate something in here for your life. I am dictating today, day 4, day 4, I wrote that I dictate longevity of life and a healthy mind, body, and spirit, mind, body, and soul. All right. And I've been saying it all day. I want to keep saying it. And tomorrow I'll say it. But guess what? I have to start a new one tomorrow. It's not as easy as it seems, people. I promise you. I want to type that in my chat, but I was typing in caps. Don't want it in caps. Don't want to look like I'm screaming at anyone. While I'm doing this, if you are watching, what are you dictating for your life today? What are you speaking into existence? What are you declaring over you and your family? All right. Okay. Got mine in. So as you're coming on, what are you speaking? What are you speaking over your life? And not just you. What about your family? What about your siblings? So in the book, it talks about begin each morning by speaking what you're going to say and think on it for the rest of the day. You will say it out loud to yourself, in your head, and even in conversations throughout the day. You kind of like weave it in there. Girl, I'm working out. I've been really working hard because I got to have longevity of life, girl. I've got to have a strong, healthy mind, body, and spirit. Mind, body, and soul, girl, because, I'm getting older. And, how you just put it out there. Put it in the atmosphere. Speak it in your conversations. So you will not only you will only speak positive, optimistic truths, affirmations, and beliefs into your life about you, your family, your finances. Need some water, sorry. Your finances, your career, your work, your health, your family's health. And you got to do it for 31 days. So think on that. I'm sure there's a lot of you that have so much that you think you want to say, but when you start writing them down, putting it on paper, speaking it, the word says write the vision, make it plain. Speaking of writing the vision, I'm also doing a small vision book manifestation party. I like vision books more than vision boards. A small vision book manifestation party. Email me if you're interested. It's this Saturday. This Saturday happens to be Vision Board Day, National Vision Board Day. And whether you do a board or a book, it doesn't matter. I just like boards because I like books because boards, I mean, I'm only going to have so many boards around and I'm going to get rid of them and throw them away or, but my books, again, just like these, I can keep them and I can go back and I can look and see, have I obtained those things? So my first vision book, I've obtained all of those. One of those I put of course, the cap and gown and PhD sign and all that stuff. I've done all that. So the second book, I've accomplished those things, with my business going to a certain level. So I can go back but I have no idea. The very, very first vision board that I did, I have no idea where that is. But with my vision books, I can keep them on my shelf and I can keep account of where I am. Have I accomplished those things? And it's really nice. It's really encouraging to look back and see, wow, I've already accomplished that. So this Saturday from 10 to 12, only $20.22. You can join me. A lot of people are doing it. Do one. It doesn't matter. It's when you are living your life and living your purpose, there is no competition. Just get in one. I don't care whose it is. I just want to see you do better about being, what you want, having what you want, being, walking in your purpose, being the people that the person that you envision other people being, and but it's you too. It doesn't have to be the other person. You are that person, but you got to start walking in it. You got to start moving in it. You got to start speaking in it. You got to start talking about it. You got to sign up for these one-on-ones. You got to really sign up for the, vision board, boards or book sessions that's coming up. I've seen about 5 of them this weekend that's coming up. All right. Because this is National Vision Board Weekend this Saturday. And a lot of people start the first of the year off with vision boards. Like I said, I prefer a vision book. It's the same concept. You do the same thing. I just think it's more practical for me to keep up with and for the people to actually be able to go back and look at their books. So, all right, I'm going to get ready to get off. I have some other things that I've got to do, some last minute edits for the book that we've got coming out. And so I'm looking at that and so excited about it. Cannot wait to start having some of the authors come on and talk to you about their phenomenal testimonies and stories that made them the powerful women that they are. You think I've got some stuff that I tell you all, boy, they've got, really, really women that are doing some amazing things and how they got there. I just love it. I just love hearing and reading and listening to powerful women doing their thing, and seeing them do their thing. So you're going to see 9 powerful women. Matter of fact, the next time I am on tomorrow night, I will have the picture, so you guys see the book cover. And I'll announce, we've been announcing them slowly, but I will make sure that we announce all of the ladies coming up really soon. All right. Well, you guys be blessed and have a phenomenal night. Remember, share, like, and tag. Share, like, and tag. Share, like, and tag. And right in here, what are you dictating for your life? This is also being shown in the group, 12 Months to a Better You. If you have not joined the group, you can go ahead and join the group. Get your book, www.drcontyspeaks.com, and come on, let's go on with this challenge with us and get your best life on. All right. Love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.